Welcome back in this video series. Richard again. So in this video series, we are going to look at the code structure for Flutter, simple Flutter app. For example, we shall start with this counter application and see how it was implemented. Yeah. So the first thing is to import the material library, which contains all our widgets that we shall use throughout this application. We have our main function. Inside it is a run application. Supplied is the MyApp, which is a material app. So MyApp is a class which extends stateless widget, so it extends for people who have done object-oriented programming. Here this is inheritance. It extends or it inherits features from a stateless widget. Stateless widget would be is a class which contains widgets that do not change state. For example, there is no on or off. Everything seems to be static, like there is no really dynamic stuff. So that's a stateless widget, and it has an optional argument here inside. It has a constructor with an optional argument, super.key. Just in case you have a list or an array of some components, it can be able to help you to retrieve them or navigate through them by accessing their keys. So super.key, like that, in that manner. So it overrides. This is polymorphism. Some of you still remember, or all of you still remember. Override is to make a class, a function to do more than it was intended to do. So you are adding more functionality to it. Yes. So we start by returning the material app to we give it a title, application title, and then here is a theme, colors, design, and everything, and other stuff is in there. And the color scheme, which is the deep purple, the one we are seeing here. And inside here we have a title section, we have a home section. The home section will contain the my home page, which will display everything within the screen. So everything in the screen is determined or is defined here down below. So here we have the class home page. So this home page, it is stateful in nature because there is changing state. Like for example, here you are seeing I can calculate from 1 up to infinity. So it is a stateful widget, means it changes the state. Now it is 1, it is 2, it keeps on dynamically updating the components. That's why it's a stateful widget, more than the other stateless widget, which contains almost only the constants. Yeah. So here we define our string, which is a title, and the other stuff. Then here in here we shall be incrementing counter plus means that we shall be adding 1 every time we press the button, and we shall run this increment counter function. We shall bind it inside the counter function. So when you come here inside the scaffold, let me first reduce these comments for visibility and readability. I will reduce them. I'll wipe them completely because I'm going to be explaining every part of this program. Perfect. So here is our home page, and within our home page we have an increment counter function, which will set the state, which will continue changing the state to be able to update the counter which displays here. Inside here we shall create our material app. We shall start with the scaffold. The scaffold is the whole thing as I showed you. So inside the scaffold there is AppBar, which has a color scheme defined at the start of this application, and the title which was also defined somewhere, and then it will display the title within as a text component or widget. Then we also have the body. The body will have the widget center for making sure everything is centered, and inside sorry for that, it has child, and the first child is a column. Inside the column we have the axis where everything is aligned in the center again, and the two we have the children. We have the widget. Inside this widget, the list of widgets, we have number 1 text, which is a constant, and again we have a text which is not a constant because it will be changing dynamically. That's why we had the stateful widget there, and here the counter function is implemented here, so it will be returning a number which is incremented after every time we press the button. Yes, so this one is meant to be a floating button. These are my attributes that apply with that button. So every time we press the button, it will be incrementing there. So it has this icon for the class. It's defined here inside icons.add, so it will give you this add icon. So every time we run, the other function is called, and this function is called here, and what it does, it will be incrementing this value there. So thank you for if you're still following, that means you are learning a lot. The passion increases the more you learn. So we shall delete all that and create our simple project. So inside here I will start by importing a material app inside our package /Flutter/material, because I want to use the material library to create our application. So I will import it. After importing it, I will write the main function void main cut and the pair of parentheses and the curly brackets. So that's our main entry point. I will say run. I will call the runApp function, and in here, because I don't have any classes yet, you don't forget to terminate. I will create a material app inside here, material app like that. So I will do everything inside here for a start, for a simple application. So this material app will act like the other class. So here the structure will be, of course we shall need a title. For example, we shall call it MyApp, as I named it. It's MyApp because it is mine. So here we need to take some text. My app, because I name it MyApp. 2, we shall need the home. Boom, like that. So in the home I will need a scaffold, the structure of MyApp, like I told you before in the other videos, like we saw in the other videos. Then in here I have major components. In the home, the AppBar. As for the scaffold, AppBar, which takes again the AppBar object. Inside the AppBar we shall need the title, which will display on top. It will be type of a text which is a constant, a constant text, because it doesn't necessarily change. I call it my app, and then I will maybe give it a background color of green, colors dot green, like that. That will be marked complete. 2, I will go and create the body like that. So inside the body, I will not do a lot of stuff. I'll just put the text there to tell users are welcome to my app, just like that. Yes, so this you have done the entire application. This application is already done. So I will come here and save. When I save, it might not necessarily show the changes, but I will do because I've done it's not a minor modification, it's been a major change. So I will do a hot restart and it should be able to load again. So give it some seconds. So here you have seen, here we import. Boom, it finally loads as expected. My app in a green background, and welcome to my app. So thank you for following. I wish to see you in the next video, where I am going to talk about the file structure of the Flutter app. Yes, so don't forget to subscribe and like these videos. When you like them, it motivates me to do more content like this, and it also pushes these videos so that other people like you can watch them and they learn more about programming. Thank you. Have a nice day.